In this video, I'm going to give you my personal checklist that I use every single day when I upload YouTube videos. I've been on YouTube for 8 years. My name is Dmitry. Welcome to another episode of Storm Group TV. I use it for all of my businesses. And if I would start a brand new business today, the first thing I would do after I file LLC and after I do my branding and my website, I would start a YouTube channel. Why? Because YouTube builds the brand like nothing else. Yes, you can have social media, you can have a Facebook, you can have TikTok and Instagram. But Facebook is a long form content. It's also powered by Google. So when people are searching for something, on the first page of Google, they're gonna find YouTube videos, and people go to YouTube to find answers to their questions. YouTube is the absolute king of content marketing, and it is a content marketing. It is marketing. It's a form of marketing, a form of advertising. I'm actually right now in Austin, Texas, spending 2 days with the clients, and one of them told me today that as a business owner, you have to blow your own horn. Nobody gonna talk about your business if you're not willing to talk about your business. People think that someone else will write articles or make stories about them. This is your job. The more you do, the more you say, the more value you provide, the more business you're gonna get in return. So YouTube is awesome for brand building, for lead generation, for all of the above, but you have to be consistent. So here's my personal checklist. Number one, it always starts with a thumbnail. Thumbnail that stops the scroll. It has to be bright and clean, bold text. Your face have to show some kind of emotion. You wanna exaggerate everything you do in a video, and on YouTube, title, thumbnail have to be exaggerated. Listen to me very carefully. YouTube is not a mirror of life, it's magnifying glass of life. In order to get attention, you have to be a little bit more dramatic. If you follow best YouTubers on the platform, Mr. Beast and all the names, you will see how dramatic they are. You see how they value people's time and their attention and how much work they put in to get that attention. You have to do the same. In order to get through the noise today, you have to go out, be a little bit creative, exaggerate, be a little bit more dramatic. People are scrolling, people go to YouTube. Why would they click on your video? Even if you have the best content, even if you have the best structure, the best video, if your thumbnail sucks, you're probably not gonna get clicks, you're not gonna get views. So you owe it to yourself if you have good content or you think you have good content. Number two, title that sparks curiosity. Think about it as a headline, not a label. Use power words. Avoid generic titles like episode number 3 or company update. Your videos that you're making for business, they're not about you. Nobody knows your update. Nobody knows your story. No, they don't care. People want to know what's there for themselves. So spike the curiosity, make it dramatic, make it interesting, make it clickable. Why would I click on this video? Oftentimes you can say the same idea in completely different titles, in completely different sentences. So practice it. There's really good tools out there. You can use ChatGPT. You can literally go to ChatGPT and say, hey, my video is about this, give me YouTube title. It'll spit out some cool YouTube titles. You can use vidIQ. We use vidIQ in our business, where you put a title and it'll give you a recommendation for better catchy titles. But catchy title is not negotiable. Number 3, you have to have a powerful hook in the first 10-15 seconds of video. It's the most important. If you want to spend time editing, spend on the first 10-15 seconds. Because if people open your video and they watch first 10-15 seconds and they feel like it's going to be boring and they're not interested in the topic, they're gonna jump out, and YouTube actually gonna penalize it. They're not gonna show you to more people. But if people watch 15 seconds, they're like, hey, this is good information I wanna hear. So for example, if you do a podcast, a 1-hour podcast, give me the spicy moment that's common, so I'm waiting for it. Give me the most dramatic moments at the front.
They like me, I like them. The problem is they charge us 90%. We're gonna charge them 46% tariff.
Today, we're talking about tariffs and how it affects a roofing industry. If you're traveling, like I travel, when I go to another city, I want to show people, hey, today I'm in this city. I'm going to show the drone. I'm going to show my plane. I'm going to make it entertaining so this video is high quality video and it's worth watching because we spend a lot of time producing it. But the first 15 seconds boring, you're like, They did not care about putting this video together. If first 15 seconds is boring, probably the whole 10 minutes is going to be boring. You're going to lose them before you gain them. Number 4, think about structured content with very good points that doesn't rumble. I want you to come up with a plan. Every single video have to have a bullet points, some kind of structure, some kind of idea. I'm a big writer. I have thousands and thousands of notes on my phone of ideas, of questions. Once I have an idea, I'm gonna start thinking about it for days, how I'm gonna deliver that idea. Because you are asking people for the most important thing that they have, their time. And in order for them to spend 10, 15 times with you, you want to show respect for that time. And how do we show that? Get to the point. Because if you and me are doing video on the same topic, but I'm more concise, more entertaining, more logical, and easier to watch, guess what? People are gonna watch my video over your video. And over time, my video gonna be having millions of views and yours maybe hundreds, and you might be a better expert, but because you did not plan, because you did not have a structure and you did not spend time on it and you were rumbling and losing their attention, YouTube will promote my video and penalize yours by not showing it to too many people. Number 5, keep it at the right length. So the golden time right now is 7 to 15 minutes, but there's no rules. People watch 3-hour podcasts with Joe Rogan and they'll watch 3 minutes, TikToks. So the question here, how long is the video, it's not really relevant. Make it as short as you possibly can. If you can cover the topic in 10 minutes, do it in 10 minutes. If it takes you 30, do it in 30. Under 3 minutes, gonna go to the short section on YouTube, and longer gonna go to regular YouTube shelf. So 5-10 minutes is going to be your educational videos, it's informative content, and long form, truly long form, 15 to 30 minutes, only if it's packed with value. Like usually if you have true expert, if you have very cool dialogue, if you have interesting and charismatic person, people will watch 15-30 minutes. But if it's just you talking and you're kind of boring and repeating yourself, I would ask people to cut it. Like I'll give you an example. I have 4 videographers full-time working for me, and I tell every single one of them, you will never offend me if you cut me. So if I record 30-minute video, when they're done with it, it might be 12 minutes because I repeat myself. I might say the same thing several times. My videographers do what's best for my audience, not for my ego. They'll cut me out, they'll say, Dmitry, you repeated it 3 times, we're not gonna keep it, right? So jump cuts, straight to the point. If intro was too long, cut it out. If couple points are not accurate, cut it out. Keep it short and sweet, easy to consume. Number 6, bring value in every single video. Never ever make it about yourself. Nobody gonna watch it because of you. They'll watch it because of them. People are very selfish. Ask yourself, how is this video helping others? So many companies start the businesses and all they do is talk about themselves. Here's my story, here's how I started. I've done 2,000 videos and I've done videos about my journey, my story, and I'll mention it here and there because people are curious. And at the right time, you will be answering questions. How did you start a business? How many employees you have, all of that, and how are you better than others? But your YouTube channel is not the place to talk about your core values. It's not the place to brag about how your quality is better than others. Your YouTube channel is to share how are you different from other people, to help them answer their questions in every single video, and they'll come back for more. In this video, I will share how to start insurance claim. In this video, I will share what to do when State Farm denies your claim if you're a roofer. Those type of videos will actually start building your brand because you helping people and people will come back for more. One of the things I do now, I have a radio show and it's called Morning Brew with Homeowners, and every single week I go through tons of comments. I help people, they come back with more questions. Sometimes I'll get them even in a show. I answer questions, people love it, and they come back for me. The more questions I answer, the more people ask them, and they come back for more. Number 7, consistency means perfection. I recommend at least one YouTube video, long form YouTube video, 7 to 15 minutes per week. If you stick to that, if you do one video every Friday, let's say you do filming day on Tuesdays and you publish it on Friday, that's 52 YouTube videos per year. If it's a quality content that helps your homeowners, helps your clients, potential clients, maybe first couple of videos will get few views here and there. It's not about views. You'll be surprised how many people are actually watching without engagement. You don't need a lot of people to build a brand or start getting leads, but you need to start. The more you do, the better you're gonna become. One video a week is better than 10 and then ghosting. The algorithm rewards consistency, so do your customers. When I come to someone's business and I see that they have 60 videos on YouTube, it says a lot about that business, their consistency, because if you're gonna keep going, even without people rewarding you with their subs, and you're not gonna go viral. A lot of people who went viral overnight have been at the game for many, many years. I promise you, you might be going viral per se or become recognizable in your local market after 2 years, after you do first 100 videos. So what? It's not a waste of time. It's a good practice. You're getting your name out, you're practicing public speaking, you're practicing getting your message out, you're helping people. So if you do what you say you're doing, which is helping people, then it's not gonna bother you that people are not watching you. It's not gonna bother you that you don't have subscriber count grown up. But what will happen is people are gonna see and they will start recognizing you, and you will start getting better and better and better at this content game. Number 8, something we do for all our clients is optimized every upload. Tags, keywords, description, thumbnails, custom thumbnails, playlist, every single thing that you can optimize on YouTube, you should have tags and keywords for your company name. Because if you don't, and I go in and I type in and I don't see your videos for your company name, it means you did not optimize your videos. So that's absolutely must. Think like YouTube. Help YouTube to understand what your video is about. Actually, fun fact, YouTube and most platforms these days, they kind of promote newer accounts. They want more users. So they know that they should not be promoting only accounts with tons of followers, millions of followers. On my feed, I see every day someone with less than 1,000 subscribers, and it's good content. YouTube does feed it to me, so I find those videos as well, even if I'm not searching for them. So if you're brand new in your niche, in your industry, YouTube will recommend you because you're new and consistent, as long as you optimize it and put in the work. Number 9, engage with comments, engage with your audience. Maybe it's few here and there. Think about this. Let's say your video gets 3 comments. If you answer every single one of them, that's 6. You just double. You literally, first year in business, I still do it after 8 years. I answer most of my comments. It's impossible for me to do all of them, but I read all of them. Some of them just not require answers because they're hate comments or they're too generic. But I answer all of my questions every single day. I literally start my day and finish my day in comment section. Every time you do it, algorithm sees that, hey, there's a conversation. So you should be pinning good comments, answering to all of them, getting new ideas for new videos from those comments, and just kind of like, that's your community. It could be 5-6 people, but 5-6 people become 50-60 people, and then once you have hundreds, you can build a business out of it. And also it tells YouTube your video is worth showing to more people because you are engaged. You're sending very important message to YouTube algorithm as well. And number 10, the last one on my list, is look at your data. It's one of the most important things. Look at your analytics, live in your analytics. First couple months, not gonna be important, but then you should be tracking click-through ratio. You should know how long people watching your videos, how to improve it, because once you understand the algorithm, you will learn how to improve your channel, how to improve your video process. I can tell you right now what are my best videos are, and I'm trying to make more of those because at first, you don't know what kind of content to make. So let's say you make 50 videos and then 5 of them really took off. Go and analyze data for those videos. What did you do different? Maybe it was an opening, maybe it was a few spikes during the video that really resonated with people. You will see where you're losing attention of a viewer and where you're really gaining them. And how long do people even watch them? That's how we become better. Studying the data, living in the data, and making it better. People like Mr. Beast, they know their channel so well to the second. They know how to keep that attention, because you need at least 70% of retention rate for people to watch your videos and for YouTube to promote it to more people. So if you want viral videos, you have to have 70% retention rate, which is very hard to do. Like, we have tons of videos that are only 30 or 40%. Like in the podcast category, sometimes it's 15 or 20, because people don't have 1 hour to watch. I don't watch 1 hour podcasts. I usually break them in 5-6 days, 5-6 sections. So you need to understand different videos, different retention rates, but nevertheless, it's very, very important to understand your analytics. And I want to finish with this. We do this kind of service. So we charge $1,500 a month managing YouTube channels for others. We have about 20 customers now. We can take 5 more immediately. So if you want my help, I do weekly calls with my students, literally analyzing your channel, giving you ideas, giving you homework, giving you tools and instructions how to film, and then you film the video, send it to us. We edit it the way I would edit it on my channel, any YouTube video. We publish it, we optimize it, and we work on the schedule with you. So if you want my team to try we don't have a contract, you can try it for 1 month and see if it fits for you. But I promise you, if you're willing to take your YouTube channel to the next level, anybody can do it. When I started 8 years ago, I barely spoke English. It took me 2 weeks to edit my first video. And if I would do it today, editing would be a roadblock for me. I don't have enough time. We can find a couple hours to film the video, and it's extremely hard. It's time consuming. I talked to Robert Spillo last week. He's been working on a 3-minute video for the past 2 weeks, and I'm giving him ideas. I recommend him better hook. We go back and forth. I spent 45 minutes on call last week with him analyzing 3-minute video, but it's important video for him. And he keeps taking takes. And even after weeks on that video, we still could improve, and I told him exactly what to do if he wants that video to be successful. We literally talked about brand new hook, scripted it, and he went to work to remake his opening of that video, because without it, has exactly what we talked today, has no future. That video would tank, because the beginning is very boring, but later it becomes better. Unfortunately, nobody stays for later if beginning is boring. So if you need my help, or if you want my team to edit and publish your YouTube videos on your YouTube channel, I would love to have you as my client, because this is what we do the best. I'll treat your YouTube channel just like I would treat my YouTube channel, but you have to put in the work. So if you understand my checklist and you have commitment, let's have a deal. Sign up. I'll put a link in description. We're only looking for 5 people right now. We cannot get 10, 15. It'll overwhelm our team. So limited time, 5 clients. If it's you, sign up. At least try it for a month. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck.